Hey guys, Thunderset here, showing you a new Synchro deck that uses a new card that you get it from the, I was going to say card trader, the tickets, ranked duel tickets. He's just super rare. So use your tickets on him. He's not a tuner or anything, he's just a little baby monster. His name's Cheep, Cheep, Cheep. Cheep, Cheep, Cheep. So he's a wing beast, flip effect. You can special summon one level 5 or higher tuner monster from your deck. What level 5 tuner monster are we using? Of course, Cock-a-doodle-doo. So as you can see, they're meant to be played together. They both have weird little hamsters crawling all over them, which is weird. And it kind of implies that Cheep is like the same size as Cock-a-doodle-doo, because those little things are the same size. Or maybe they're a little bigger, I don't know. So he's who we're special summoning. He's level 1. We have some level 3s, both a tuner and a body. We also have more level 1 bodies. So why do we have all these level 1 bodies? Why do we have these level 3 bodies? We're using it for a level duplication. So you know Cock-a-doodle-doo's levels is just, he's out there. It could be 3, 4, 5, doesn't matter. These are locked in at 3, so we can change them to 1, we can change him to 1, we can change things to 5. Gives us tons of options. So that's going to give us a rich synchro pool. And for the synchro pool, we're using Crystron Gandrix. He's probably the best synchro in the game. It's a little tough to make, but not impossible by any means. Just takes 2 tuners, so we can do that in many ways with this deck. We also have Vermilion Dragon Mech, probably the second best synchro monster. He's also a level 9, so level 9s are where it's at, guys. Level 9s are fire. We also have another sick synchro monster, Black Rose Dragon, level 7. Thought Ruler Archfiend, also very strong. Stardust Charge Warrior, level 6. And Gaia Knight, Force of the Earth, level 6. So basic staples, 2 from the ban list. Cosmic Cyclone, because it's MVP. Sphere Karibo, why he's important, it's defense, obviously. It's another body, so you can normal summon him. Level duplicate is level to 3, now you have a 6 off a Sphere Karibo. Or if you special summoned a level 5 with your Cheep and you don't need stuff to be that big, you can level dupe them to level 1 and fit whatever your synchro needs are. So we have 5s, 3s, and 1s, and we can turn anything into anything with level duplication. So that's how you're getting around. Obviously, we're trying to get to either Gandrix or Vermilion. Rose Dragon, I think we used one in a replay, but we don't use it to explode the field. Thought Ruler is just super strong. This is usually just for a +1, and this is usually to utilize Wielder's Effect. You get a Wielder and a Tracker. That's a 3200 Gaia that uses Wielder's Effect to destroy anything with lower attack, so pretty much everything's lower than 32. And yeah, it's pretty fun, guys. Just a little way to check out this new card. Cheep, Cheep, Cheep. He's not bad. It's you know, it's not game breaking, but he's not bad. It's pretty decent. Anything that special summons tuners is pretty cool. So give it a try if you have the ranked tickets lying around. You already got them. And thanks for watching, guys. Thunderset out. Okay, starting off with a Crowler. Could be Ancient Gears, could be Beatdown, who knows? We're about to find out. $20 cards, that's a good sign. So we start off with 2 tuners and some staples. He sets 1 card. Means probably a Blue Eyes with Beatdown or something. We special summon Cock-a-doodle-doo. Then we're going to level dupe him to 3. We're gonna bring out 2 tuners, 1 monster, level 3s, you know what that means, guys. An immediate turn 2 Gandrix. Didn't even use a normal summon. Set 2, it was a Komodo Dragon, so this is some suboptimal Blue Eyes deck. He uses Cosmo Brain, tries to beat down, gets only to 3400. Even if he did use beatdown, we still had an enemy controller. We still had a Cosmic Cyclone. We weren't even spent. That was just such a fast Gandrix up to 3600. It was way better. Okay, fighting a Paradox Brothers this time. Let's see, going second. This deck has plays either way. Second or first, you don't really care. We got a Sphere Boy, an Econ, and 2 tuners. I remember this duel. So, what I'm gonna do right here is gonna seem like a bit of a misplay. So I set a Sphere Kribo and I'm going to enemy controller him. You might ask yourself, why did I waste my enemy controller when my wielder could have destroyed him with his effect? I could have activated my wielder effect and he would have less attack than my charged warrior. I would be able to kill him. So why did I econ take his monster and grab him? Because I am deathly afraid. As soon as I saw him search this Fusilier Dragon, I knew for sure he had to have a World Legacy Clash down there. So I set the Sphere Kribo and I econ take in order to play around World Legacy Clash. So we do 2,000 damage there, and I'm very certain he did have a World Legacy Clash down there to begin with. So he uses his Fusilier Dragon, swings at me with 1,400. I'm not going to fall for that because I know what that deck does. So I hit him with a Sphere Kribo. Special Summon Trackers, or Normal Summon Tracker, Special Summon Wielder. Use our Gaia. Now I'm going to use our Tracker effect. 32 Gaia, sorry, Wielder effect. 32 Gaia, doesn't matter, we didn't need it anyway. Hit him with 2k. Very cool stuff, guys. He probably did have the World Legacy Clash, because right at the end, that was like a big pause, and he was thinking. But no matter who he World Legacy Clashed, the other one was swinging for lethal, so he just scooped. But cool stuff, guys. Very, very cool. Okay, so we're actually fighting a Zane, who has already bought 3 copies of the new structure deck I barely learned was a thing. And he's running it with some Cyber Dark, which is actually probably a really good idea. I might toy around with the idea. Because Cyber Darks, although they look weird, they're actually dark machines. And that's what this structure deck works all around, are dark machines. So he summons his Cyber Dark Edge, sets a card. That's okay. We got Cheep, we got Cock, we're good to go. We hit a Cosmic Cyclone with our Cosmic Cyclone. That's like the meta in a nutshell right now. Cosmic Cycloning, Cosmic Cyclones. So he's gonna hit us for 1,200. I don't really care about that. We special summon the Cockadoodle-Doo, set our Cheep, flips face up, gets a level 5. So what are we gonna do here? We're gonna econ take the Cyber Dark with the Cheep. We do use the 5 and the 4 for a 9. And that's our Vermilion Dragon mech. And now we're going to normal summon the Wielder, level dupe, or sorry, normal summon the Cheep, level dupe the Cheep. Yeah, Wielder's a tuner. And then that's a Black Rose Dragon. We are not going to blow up the field. We get a cutscene, that's pretty cool. But we're just using it to swing. I'm like 90% sure he has a Sphere Kribo and the replay doesn't end right here. So we keep going. But yeah, that was a quick way to get threatening lethal with Cheep. 2 very strong Synchros out. Imagine if we did want her effect. But he stops the Vermilion Dragon mech with this big boy Temperance. Now he gets another Cyber Dark Edge. He's going to Kamikaze into our Black Rose Dragon. Interesting play. And then he scoops. So yeah, there is that. Okay, fighting a Jade and Yuki, or Jade. What's the real name? Jade? Judai? I don't know the real name. So I'm going first. Losing the coin flips. But we got a Treacherous Trap Hole, so we pretty much win the duel already. Set a Sanguine, set our Treacherous. We are fighting a Row Mages, so obviously the quality of the replays are going... It's a Neos, so Row Mages. Quality of the replays are going down. It must be late in the season. That means it's time to COG, guys. Let me know what you want me to King of Games this season. There's so many options. I don't even know what to do. Had I COG'd earlier in the month, I was going to do it with Magnets. But now it's like Magnets seem so old, so just let me know what you guys would like to see. I'll probably do it probably Thursday or Friday. That would mean it was released the day after. But we'll see. We'll see what I have time to do. So, normal summon our Tracker, special summon our Wielder, and then special summon another Tracker, all into a 9. So, what I did earlier, I used my Treacherous to kill a Row Mage and blow a Neos Fusion protection. Now we have a 3,900 Vermilion Mech Dragon, using his effect to destroy that field card. We use Wielder effect to destroy the Neos, that's how that happened. So he has another field spell, set a monster. We're gonna just swing into it. It's a Jasmine. That's gonna give him 1,000 life points. But we're still such a monster here. 3,900. So we get a cheap. Set him. Swing into a Rose Lover. He's gonna use said Rose Lover. Bringing out Bergamot. That's why we got rid of the field spell to begin with. Bergamot can get pretty big. He got up to 3,900, and I don't think he's even done yet. He uses a third Aroma Garden. Now he's up to 4,400 over my Vermilion mech. But we have plenty of Spirit Kuriboh. We let him attack the Cheep because it's gonna let us special summon a Cock-a-doodle-doo. And guess what we're gonna do with that Cock-a-doodle-doo? We are not gonna Synchro summon. We are gonna use him to fuel our Vermilion Dragon mech. Because we keep pulling staples. We're gonna Cosmic Cyclone that away. Blow the Cock-a-doodle-doo on a Vermilion Dragon mech. Destroy the Bergamot so there's no more shenanigans coming. Swing into the Neos. He sets a back row. We get another cheap. Swing into it. Now it's dead. He's down to only back rows. Gonna blow his Rose Lover again. Summons another Bergamot. Thankfully does not attack my Cheep. It's gonna bring out Cock-a-doodle-doo. We're gonna level dupe. Put Cheep to 3. Here comes Thought Ruler Archfiend. Thought Ruler Archfiend swinging in, trying to use Enchanted Javelin. Unlucky for him that targets. So we're gonna deny it. Swing over his boy. And swing for lethal, guys. After we gain a bunch of life points, of course. And then swing for lethal. Very cool. So this deck's pretty cool. Cheep is pretty good, as you saw. Even when you have a monster out, even when you're just swinging into defense position monsters, he's still getting your deck going faster. Extending the deck, making for easy synchros. All that's cool stuff, guys. So, I think as I'm recording this, a new structure deck came out. Pretty crazy. So, gonna maybe check that out. Got plenty of decks coming, guys. Thanks for watching. Thumbstud out.